Hey everybody, Mr. Gibson here. So this assignment to get us started on Unit 6 is actually setting up a brand new notebook. I know you guys have been keeping up with the online interactive notebook, hopefully, and it's probably getting pretty big as far as the size of the file go and how many slides it has. So we're actually going to switch up how we do the notebook, okay? And you're going to create a new notebook today. You're actually going to create a new one for each unit. Now, the good news is most of the notebook is already set up for you by me. And so let's walk through this very quickly. And let me just show you how to set this up, how you're going to use it throughout a unit, and where I would like you to keep it in your Google Drive. Okay, so let's open this guy up. Here's your new biology digital notebook. Okay, now, all you have to do to set this up today is type in your name right here and type in the unit right here. So your name and the unit. The unit is going to be Unit 6, and I believe it's Flow of Matter and Energy in the Carbon Cycle. But I always put the title of the unit in the Google Classroom. Okay, so you can just put that there. And then your notebook's pretty much set up. Okay, now if you look at the notebook, this is pretty different than the one you've had before. You've got these tabs up here at the top that are actually hyperlinked. So when you click on them, it'll take you to a certain slide in the notebook. The first one it's going to take you to is bell ringers. So this is where you're going to put all of your bell ringers now. Okay, so your bell ringers will automatically be divided up per unit because you're only going to keep a notebook for each unit. So the bell ringers for Unit 6, for example, are going to go into this notebook. Okay. And on this page, and if you need to add a page, you just add a new slide and it will make a new bell ringer page for you, okay? The next tab is where your learning targets will go. So we'll still have those little assignments where you just copy and paste your learning targets. You're just gonna copy and paste them into here, okay? And there's one for this part of the unit and one for this part of the unit. Okay, your investigative phenomenon is already set up. So when you have that assignment to go in and answer the question, which I already have up here, you simply have to open up your notebook, go into this slide, which you can just click up here, and it'll take you to the investigative phenomenon slide, and you can type it in depending on which assignment it is, the before, during, or after instruction. I've already got text boxes here. All you have to do is type it in, and you're good to go. Okay, your vocabulary is already in your notebook, okay, for you to reference throughout the entire unit. So I've got all the vocabulary here that you would need for Unit 6 already there for you to reference. So if you come across a word that you don't know, go to your notebook and check out your vocabulary, okay? The very last page is just notes or important info. First, I've got embedded videos here. So one thing we're covering is food webs and energy pyramids. I've got an embedded video there to teach you about that if you want to watch that. And I've got one here about the carbon cycle. I've also got a space down here where if you come across anything you want to make sure to remember, or if you ever hear me say something like, hey, this is going to be on the test or something like that, then you can put your notes or any important information, you can type it into this text box here. And so you've got this whole notebook by the end of the unit ready to go to study your bell ringers, check out your learning targets, review your investigative phenomenon, check out your vocab, and review your notes and watch these videos, okay, to prepare you for the Unit 6 test. All right. So yeah, to set this up, like I said, right now, all you have to do is type in your name, type in the name of the unit, and then you can turn this in. All right. If you guys have any, I'm not done yet. Sorry. The next thing I wanted to show you is where you need to keep this. So go to your Google Drive, okay? Everything you do in Google goes to your Google Drive, but unless you organize it, it's a hot mess. So we're going to organize our notebooks today. So what I want you to do, you can either right-click or go up here and click New Folder, and I want you to name this folder Biology Notebook. If you want to name it something different from that, that's okay, but that's probably the simplest thing you can name it. And so now I've got a new file here, okay? And I want you to put your old notebook in this file. You can hit New and then go in and find it. So that you always have that old notebook, so that for the cumulative final exam at the end of the year, you have that notebook to go back and reference. I also want you to take this notebook, now watch this, and put it in that file. The way you're going to do it is this. See this little file up here that says move? You're going to click that. And then you're going to go all the way back to your drive, and you're going to find your biology notebook tab, and you're going to click move here. Okay, so now when you go to your drive, that notebook is going to be already there. So if you ever can't find it, it's going to be in that folder, okay? And you're going to do that for each new notebook that we get. So by the end of the year, in your Google Drive, you're going to have a folder with all of your biology notebooks right here compiled and easy to access, okay? If you have any questions about making the folder, moving it to the folder, or about how to set up the notebook, please let me know in an email. All right, guys, good luck.